I've shaved. Um, so I shove. How do we say you shaved in past tense? You shoved. Hey, whoever made that box, whoever shaved me is not experienced. Okay, to say the least. Yeah, just to say the least. He is not experienced. That way he did that work of the last time I was not shaved like this. It was the same order because that picture, okay, there's usually a chart, not a chart, a picture hanging on the wall in every barber shop having different hairstyles. I usually point to that specific one, yet it doesn't conform to that. So I'm kinda okay, you've done a job, but it's really not what I wanted. Anyway, I know the right person that I'll be going to every time that I need a good shave. However, what I'll deal with that after that is pimples on the head. Anyway, ni sawa. I think it's okay. It's okay. Okay, it's in the evening. I was supposed to record this in the morning. Now, what happened? Let me explain what happened. Now, I woke up. I had left my internet on. Yeah, I had left my internet on. So I woke up with a low battery, and that meant I didn't have enough power to wake up and come and record the diary. So I had almost. So I just woke up and I found out that I don't have enough power. Now, see, it's now taking initiative to charge up the phone because I know that I'm going to use it in not a long aside. Like in probably in an hour, I'm going out and I'm going to come and record the diary. Now, what happened? I picked my charger, my charging port or charging cable. Now, the roommate has their charger and I don't have a charger. I was like, I usually use my laptop to charge my phone. Okay, that's what I use since my charger got lost in the library. In fact, it got lost the same day that I bought this phone. It got lost or it got stolen by someone who deliberately stole my header, that header of a charger. Now, I said to myself, instead of now powering my laptop and connecting the extensions, why don't I just use this charger? I inserted it, removed the cable that was there because it is a type B and mine is a type C. I said, let me insert this, mine here, and charge it since it will not be long, maybe about 30 minutes, and it will have reached a capacity where I'll be able now to come and record. I don't know what happened. The roommates took their belonging and they forcefully used it. It's as if they don't want to share. That's a good. In fact, that thing is like. Have you ever been peeved by something small, yet you are seeing it as a big deal? I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm living in a space where someone belongings is to them, and by force, by fire, by force, it belongs to them. They not say sorry that I've interrupted, or sorry, you are charging, I need to charge mine. Okay, something like that. Okay, to say the least. So I'm living with a very selfish person, just to say the least. So I'm like, I even got, you know, I'm I made peace with the fact that I'm living with that kind of a person who they seem like they are entitled to everything. Okay, they have this attitude of they are entitled to anything that is theirs, and no one else should touch it. However, I've no issue with that. So I accepted my fate and was like, by the way, I'll not get angry for small things. Let me just power up my laptop. Um, I did so, connected my cable, and I came to the field. The way I just do things, I go for here to Nini, and primarily I come here to the field to just connect with my divine self, okay, and even talk to my creator. That is what is important, and I usually do this after recording my diaries. Now, I left the phone charging because it was not enough. Honestly, I couldn't have recorded, a 45-minute video. In fact, I'm seeing myself not being able to record a 45 minutes. It's very late. It's about 18:47. It's about 6 in the evening, and I cannot record in dusk. Okay, some darkness. So, so that's what happened. I came to the field. I spent almost 30 minutes, probably 40, connected to my divine self, because right now I just want my own space. That's what I want right now. That's what I want. Now, I go back to the house and pick my bag, wear my hoodie, this one that I'm still wearing. While I'm walking, I'm thinking of even looking for plots that might have some, empty rooms. I think I spent almost the entire morning looking for those. Actually, I walked around. There's no empty room outside here, or even around here. It's very difficult to find one. And if you get one, it's damn. Not that it is expensive. It's right now it's not really affordable. I got two spaces in a bed sitter somewhere in Mabs, and it's about 6,500 Kenyan shillings. I got another empty one for 4,500 Kenyan shillings. Now, here's the tricky part. I'm like, remember I said that I was thinking, I had this idea to just look for a temporary space, and then I'm looking now forward to moving into Rebel. However, that idea, now, while I'm walking, I'm like, I think I was heading to the library. However, I got detoured. I was like, by the way, I need to shave. I remember I had said that I'm going to shave. Now, that takes me to, okay, let me go to the barber shop, because if I delay this thing, I'll not shave tomorrow. I might even postpone it to next week. Next week, yes. Okay, that's, yeah. I literally got, I was like, let me not do that. Let me not do that. So I make a decision. Let me go to the barber shop and shave. I'm still processing. Where should I take an inspired action of heading to Rebo immediately? Like, I don't have to think twice about going to other places. Kwanza, a temporary place. What is a temporary place? Seriously. Now, while I'm being shaven in a way that I didn't like, I reconsider this. I'm like, by the way, it is a really, 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 really brilliant idea to just think about. In fact, you are being, when my head is being worked on, I was like, Ebu, let me really think about this. What are the consequences, by the way? I'll go to that place. Okay, I'll pay that 4,500 Kenyan shillings because I had targeted I'm going to that place. On a second thought, I'm like weighing. If you stay a bit longer and you pay that rent that I'm supposed to pay, it will be on a Saturday. I'm supposed to pay 2,500 Kenyan shillings. If I stay for a bit longer, just I know I'm here for a few, very few, some very few. In fact, I'm counting hours, and I'll be out of this place. Yeah, because clearly I can't live with such a person. Like I don't want to. I don't want to be every time thinking about. I'm sometimes icked by small things. However, I tend to overlook them because if I start to overthink, trust me, I'm gonna move things around. And trust me, if I start thinking negatively about someone, things will start to happen to them, and it will be very unfortunate. I said, let me just leave this space because honestly, I don't belong here. I came in the wrong place at the right time. Okay, I accepted my fate, and I know why I came to this space. However, it's a good one. It's a good one. Now, I had planned. Why don't you move out today on Thursday to go to Mabs? There's a specific house that goes for 4,500 shillings per month. While I'm in the barber shop, I'm like, Ebu, reconsider that. Ebu, think twice. Why don't you pay that 2,500 shillings, and then at the end of the month, there's a likelihood that you'll find you know, some empty rooms around because people will be moving a lot. That seems like a really brilliant idea. Alright? Like, that's a good one. I'll spend less and I'll have more time to even look for more money. So, because I have almost 2 weeks in between right now and at the end of the month. 2 weeks. See, right by then I'll have figured out where I'm going to get almost enough money to help me move out. That's a good idea. Consider that. So I have allowed myself to just be patient for just a bit because I'm super reactive, and I've noted every time that I make a move in forex, when I just act, yeah, thinking that I've taken advantage of the nini, I came to realize seconds after is when I realized, wow, I missed a very big opportunity. A very big opportunity. If I could have just waited for just a little bit longer. So you see, I'm trying now, I'm learning from Forex and applying this in another context in my life. Learn to be patient. If you feel the urge to do something by then, wait for maybe some days or even some hours after that. And then, when now it's relaxed, the conditions are right, now then act. However, my plans are to move out. I was expecting by Friday, I'll not be in this room. The day has not yet ended. I'm trusting that the universe will do something for me. Yeah, something out of the ordinary. Something out of the, I couldn't even have thought of that. Good things happen to me when I even do, I'm not there. I'm on to other things. I think I should be busy with other things, and then things will just work out. However, I called the caretaker of Rebel. I asked them, what is the pay bill to this apartment, so that I pay. Not that I had money, not that I have money, much money to pay for the rent. However, I'm trusting that what I have will multiply, or the universe will just find its ways to provide my rent. Now, I was asking for the pay bill so that I note it down. I don't know what I was doing, by the way, but the caretaker, he's called Timo, went ahead to tell me, okay, you should actually move in. You should actually move in and then we'll sort the rent after that. Usually we don't pay before you get into the house because maybe you don't know if there's an empty room. I was like, okay, let me make peace with that fact. I wanted that reaction. So if I move in right now, that's when you are going to negotiate the rent. It's like, that's a brilliant, brilliant, brilliant idea. Why don't you take advantage and live in that house? Yeah, take that opportunity in that of that car window and move into that house. Anyway, I've bought some, some, what do you call it? Yogurt. I'm supposed to drink it. I left my spoon, but it's okay. I usually carry my spoon where I usually go. If you can afford something, don't look at the price. It is. In fact, I've bought it with my GF. We had a very, mm, yeah, we went to the supermarket and bought these things. Don't ask me how. We just did it. I also don't understand how I did it. I had promised her some. This is lemon. The Lamia lemon, 250 grams. Wish I had a spoon, but anyway, I'm gonna eat it that way. It's a good one, a white one. Mm. So yeah, so ideally, that is what has been happening the whole day. I went to the library, I got a trade, which I got almost $1. Man, the charts are not offering any opportunity to trade. Honestly, like all of them, all the pairs. I got a Canadian JPY opportunity and I took an advantage of that because I knew it's not going to give me much profit. However, the enough that it will provide, I'll be grateful for them. So that's what happened. I don't think I'm going to record past 25 minutes because the night is settling in and I don't want to interfere with the nature. Let's the night come do its thing, then we do what we do best. Why do I have why do I have a feeling that I might move out this evening? Yeah, I'm having that thought, and I pray that it does. happen, because clearly I need it. I need it. I need it more than ever, more than ever. So sweet. Oh, my kefir is all ready. And I need to go and make it, you know, harvest my kefir. After having this yogurt, I'm going to harvest another yogurt. Hmm? Mm. Now, I usually don't leave this hanging. Usually don't leave this. There's usually some yogurt that is left on the container, on the sides of the container. I usually don't leave it. Yeah, it must be eaten. Trust me, because I paid for it. Sikumbuki nikichapwa. It's not going to go past for 25 minutes. Okay. All right. So my prayer this evening is that, okay, I pray just something just comes up. and I get the money. I even don't want much. I just want $200. That's what I want right now. $200 back here. I pay the rent 16,000. I'll be left with close to even 7,000. That will cater for my gas and even for the curtains. I already have a mattress, so it's not a big deal. And the other that is left is for the food. We'll figure out where the next rent will come from. The same source that provided that is the same source that is going to provide next. I don't have to worry about that. See, God knows that I'm supposed to be living under a roof. And, the house needs to be paid, the rent. You leave that now to the universe to figure out how best that will reach us. However, I just need an inspired action. Okay, I think that's that. Let me compress this video. I think I'm going back to the library. I don't want to go to the house right now. What will I be doing in the house right now? In a space that I honestly don't enjoy. Anyway, see you tomorrow. Remember, if it can be shaken, it can be moved. Until tomorrow, adios.